Go to the pub?
Yeah, mate, let's go.
Yeah.
Mate, do it slower.
I am going slow. Fuck this. Can we do anything else tonight?
Yeah, why don't we film up the guts, mate? They're waiting for us.
Oh, yeah. Inside for us now.
Yeah, let's roll.
Fuck, let's just do that then, dude.
Right, huge crowd in here. This is up the guts. Roll the title. Shut up! Shut the fuck up, everybody!
Thank you. This is Up the Guts. It's about Friday at 7 p.m. So let's get through this as fast as we can as usual so we can get to the pub and put our heads in the trough. Let's get started with the news. Convicted pedophile Rolf Harris has died at age 93, further backing up the claim that only the good die young. Sharon Stone shared a racy photo on her Instagram of her in a G-string, and my laptop lid has been stuck shut ever since. A paralysed man has walked again 12 years after his motorcycle accident, thanks to a mind-reading implant. Do you think maybe we could get me one that might unsheet on my girlfriend for me? People have been speculating why Joe Biden cancelled his trip to Australia. He claims that it's because of some debt ceiling crisis. Now, we all know money's not real. The real reason he didn't come to Australia was because he's being scared of being tasered by the New South Wales police as an old man. I mean, if you're scared of a 94-year-old woman with a steak knife coming at you, maybe you probably shouldn't be on the police force. That's just me, though. It's time to check in with our reporter in the field. Rob, I think we've got him in. Rob, you there? Rob, where have you been? You sick? You still sick?
Yeah, me boys, just doing a bit of prepping. Oh, nah, the footy card, Pokemon cards stay together, yeah? Thanks.
Are you doomsday prepping? Do you think the world's going to end or something?
End of the world. No. I'm talking about the day I have no friends left.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't surprise me with your behaviour recently.
Pretty much an extinct animal at this point, boys. Except I don't have any armoured guards, which is kind of annoying.
Armoured guards, do you need them?
Everyone goes fucking nuts for those white rhinos.
Hang on, wait. So you've got no friends left?
Yeah, I think you guys might be my only friends left.
Well, I mean, who could ask for better friends than us?
Yeah, nah.
So just this bunker that you're in, how did you procure it? How did you get it?
Yeah, I got it for a pretty good deal, actually. Found the hermit living here and told him, gave him false hope that his family wanted to see him.
Surely at some stage he's going to come back, you'd think.
This place is pretty secure, so when he eventually comes back, he's not going to be able to get back in.
That's all good, Rob, but I think we all want you back doing field reporting. I actually want to send you to Egypt next week and do a little thing on the pyramids. I don't think they were actually built by the Egyptians.
No worries, mate. We can tee that up. I'll just fast travel through hell and be there before you can say Bob's a prepper.
So I guess we'll see you next week.
All right, boys. I'll see you soon.
I think it's time for a draft. Now, our usual co-host Alex is out at the pub gallivanting around Richmond. So we've got a new host in. John, you ready to go?
Absolutely, let's go.
Fantastic. Let's do best things to do on a Saturday afternoon. I'll start off with the Robert Flower or David Neitz bar at the MCG.
You're fucking kidding me. That's exactly what I had here at the first one. All right, pick two. So I'm going to go Medellin in Colombia.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I've got at your dad's house having a beer if he'll have you over.
Yeah, mate, that's not happening for you.
I'm
So,
missing.
for my next pick, I've got the Gaza Strip.
Yeah, I love it. I've got corner of Lennox and Victoria Street. Why not?
Yeah, good one. I've got Stalingrad. A lot of history there. Seen some things.
Tons of history there.
Yeah.
Next up, I've got on a date with a girl. Anyone out there want to go out with me?
Yeah, that's more of a wish, mate, not
I think so.
What I've got the top of a volcano. It'd just be interesting.
100%. I've got at a pub watching the 2:10 or 4:30 interstate game on the Saturday before you head into the Saturday night game at the G.
Yeah, love that. My last one is Pyongyang. Dennis Rodman talks really well about it, so I sort of just try and follow him sort of thing.
And if Up the Guts takes off, we might end up there soon.
100%.
You don't know what Kim Jong watches on Saturday
Phone
Arvos.
Kim, 100%.
Give him a call.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. All right, it's time for Rats, Crushes, and Sure Thing Bets of the Week. I'll start off with Crushes.
Yep.
And then we'll go to Rats. I've got Texting Girls, my therapist, Akira from John Wick 4, Mega Babe.
Good one.
When two enemies join forces, like Luke and Ryan in the OC, you just love seeing it. And I've got Train Lunatics, the guy that just talk to themselves or shout out, I love seeing it. And I've also got Girls That Work at Bunnings.
Crush of the week, I've got number one, my next door neighbour.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a bit old, but she's, yeah.
Just a weapon.
Yeah. I've got the blonde bobby cut.
Yeah.
Just gets me. Yeah. I've also got Sandra Bullock, the bull ring at the MCC. I've got Braden Maynard, who's a bull, and also just the word bull in general.
I love it. I've got, so now Rats.
Yep.
Time for Rats of the Week. I've got Walter White in Breaking Bad, absolute fuckwit by the end. Then I've also got Dan Andrews, has just shat the bed as usual.
Rest of the week, I've got John Noble from Collingwood. Man, he's a turnover merchant.
John the Butcher.
Oh, he kills me,
John
man,
the Butcher.
honestly. I've also got my sister. Bit of background. She's now saying that, there's not enough space in her place in London to host me and my friend for the weekend. I was like, it's one weekend, mate.
One weekend.
I've also got my mum. I sent her an invoice for my Europe flight tickets, and I also asked her to buy me a house in Carlton, and she said no, do it yourself. So
good bitch.
Come on, man.
That's fun.
Yeah, family heavy on this one.
That's just not on.
I know.
That shouldn't happen.
I know.
All right, time for Sure Thing Bets of the Week. I've got probably Bombers by 40, I would have thought.
Oh, yeah, standard. My Sure Thing Bet of the Week, I've got Nick Dacos to break the all-time disposal record against North Melbourne. I'm going to multi that in for Everton to get relegated.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I hope it doesn't happen.
Sorry,
All
man.
right, that's it. That's it for Rats, Crushes, and Sure Thing Bets of the Week. So it's John's first week hosting, so I gave him free reign to do anything he wants, to bid on anything he wants. John, what have you got for us?
Thanks, mate. I thought I'd talk to something that I'm pretty passionate about, and I knew that couldn't be women's fashion or vaping, so I decided to talk about football. It's definitely the most important thing in my life, and it's an emotional game. You ride the roller coaster. I know for a couple of friends who are Carlton fans right now, they're really just going through it, aren't they, Will?
Yeah, they are, really.
Yeah. And especially after the Collingwood loss, they were at their absolute lowest. And, just have a listen to this guy who caught up 3AW after the Collingwood loss.
The players don't care. They don't give a rat's backside. They don't want to chase. They don't want to play. You have Ashley Hansen before the game saying that no one in the club listens to outside noise. Maybe you should. Maybe the coaching panel, the players, the board must listen to us members. We've got 88,000, almost 90,000 members. You want us to sign up next year? Bloody show us something. Show us the heart.
Yeah, so, it's a tough game. We really ride it. That's why we would never, ever, rub it into our friends, would we, Will?
No, not in a fit. Not in a fit we wouldn't do it, mate.
Yeah, which is exactly why I definitely did not go to Carlton head offices the day after the Collingwood game and post this photo to my Instagram.
Maybe you should.
And it's exactly why 100% I would never, ever have then proceeded to field a special report outside Carlton head office berating the Carlton Football Club, would I, Will?
No, not in a fit, mate. Not in a fit you wouldn't do it. Not in a million years.
Yeah, anyway, so here we are the day after the Sydney loss. I thought last week was rock bottom, but somehow these clowns have managed to lose again to probably the worst club of the last month in Sydney. Anyway, so what you're looking behind me is the greatest fucking incompetence since the Yarra City Council and their lack of bins and their high fees. Honestly, just don't understand what happens. They've got about 6 million round one draft picks, about 2 million free agents, and they can't kick a winning score with Harry Mackay and Charlie Curnow. What is going on? It's no longer a joke anymore. It's embarrassing. This has been 20 years. They can't even win a fucking final. It's just a joke. It is literally a joke. Oi, where's Harry Mackay's goal kicking coach? I want to find him. Where is he? Let me in. Let me in. Yeah, look at all these premierships here. Unfortunately, this line of cups isn't getting any longer anytime soon. Look, I'm going to say I feel really bad and guilty doing this, but I don't, to be honest. I fucking love it, because Carlton are useless. Let's just leave this bed-shitting palace, to be honest, mate. Like, I'm starting to feel a bit sick being around this. This facility is honestly, like, it's got to be $1 billion sitting on here, and they can't even kick a fucking winning score. What is happening?
If you're not going to play, I said it a few weeks ago, if you're not going to play for the coach, play for people like myself, who bust my balls every week to get there. Hard-earned money. And you dish that up against Collingwood. They toyed with us. It's an embarrassment for the navy blue and white, especially the emblem. The emblem. Play for that. If you're not going to play for it, piss off out of my club. Get out.
Yeah, anyway, so that's my segment.
I liked it.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, cheers.
I thought it was good. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
All right, that's been Up the Guts for 1 week. Let's pack this shit up so we can get to the pub. But we'll be walking this time. See you guys next week.